Good morning. I just wanted to touch base. I want to spend maybe 10 minutes talking about this and then I'll be done. This is, I'm going to be choosy with my words and so it'll be slow. But I think that the creators that were making videos about the Watt case that were making money off it probably heard you loud and clear and will probably stop doing the videos on the case on YouTube. I think they'll all move to Patreon, which is good. That's pay to view, and so people have to pay to view that, and I think that's probably what needs to happen. Now, there's people that don't want to pay to watch a video or feel like they have to pay to watch a video, and I'm one of them. If I want to watch a video, because YouTube's always been free, so we don't want to have to all of a sudden, pay or feel like we have to give a donation because we are interested in what somebody has to say. I can turn on my TV all day long, and yes, I am paying for my TV, but there is free TV, and there's also internet that you can watch anything for free. So we don't need to, got that light shining on my nose. We don't need to have to get that straightened up a little bit. Okay, we don't want to have to pay to hear somebody's opinion. So, to the Rzuceks, what you guys went through was unconscionable. Nobody can comprehend what you went through. Nobody can comprehend it, and even people that's lost people in horrific ways still can't. Everybody deals with stuff differently, and this was so, it was so much on the media. I didn't see it when it first happened because I was going through the death of my brother who died of lung cancer. And so I didn't have the TV on. I wasn't watching the news. When I stumbled on it was maybe June of this year, of 2019. And I was just infatuated with the backstory. It was horrific, and we don't want to go over the details of what happened. But I think it was the surrounding story, the backstory of what happened. Because we saw the videos of the family, Shanann and the children, and her announcing her pregnancy, and Chris, and he seemed like just a good guy. Who would have ever thought that, that he could have done something like that? And more than anything is the families, your family, the Rzucek's family, the Watts family. They had to be blown away by what happened, knowing Chris. So I think that a lot of us that have theories, and I'm not going to call them conspiracy theories, but just theories, is because conspiracy theories puts it way out there. And the thing about it is NK acted weird. They handled her with kid gloves in the interviews. She acted like a baby. She deleted all the text. She told Chris to delete his Facebook 3 days before this happened. And I think it was 3 days. Don't hold me to that, but I think it was. And she acted oddly. She acted like she had something to do with it. Now, whether she physically did or verbally did, if she pushed or said things to push him to it, that's criminal. And that's what people can't get over. I'm not looking at anybody else. I'm only thinking about her because of her actions. There was when she said that she had went, or Chris had said, not her, but Chris had said, she had come over, she went up to the room, and she come down and she said, "Why would you leave all this for me?" And I think that it hit home for her. And I don't know if that was a week or two or a couple of months before. I think it was in July that this happened. But, you know, she went out to her truck, her Pathfinder, whatever she was driving, and sat there and probably cried and went on and made him feel like, because he was totally intrigued with her. I don't think he was in love with her, because I don't know that Chris knew what love was. But he definitely was intrigued with her. She was a new toy. And she, you know, had no strings attached. They could go and do anytime they wanted to. When Shanann was gone away on her trips, South Carolina, I think, or North Carolina, whatever. They got to play like they were teenagers. And so that was all new and exciting. But trust me, that would have wore off months down the road. That would have wore off. But something she said triggered Chris. Now, whether, and, you know, I'm not saying that she said, hey, you got to kill your family. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that if she said, it's them or me, you need to do something. You've got 2 days to do something or I'm done, then that could be criminal. That's pushing somebody to do something that, you know, and I think that's what happened. I honestly do. I think, and with no trial, there was no bringing in witnesses. There was no, it was just a plea deal and, you know, no death. And he got, what, 5, 6 life sentences. And that was the end of it. They dropped it. I mean, that was all she wrote. So, you know, we still feel that NK, and that's why this case is still being talked about. Now, I feel for the Rzuceks, and I hear them, and I understand. But I want them to know, and if they're listening, I doubt it, because I have no subscribers, really. It doesn't matter. I still want to say my piece, because I think I speak for a lot of people. And if they stumble upon this, then they can understand. I'm not saying that the creators should create on YouTube about this. I think that they should go to the pay-per-view Patreon and do this if they're going to continue to do it. I don't think that they should do, you know, I can't tell anybody what to do. It's free speech. Thank God we still have free speech. But to make money, and I think that's where the Rzuceks are coming from. It's not the fact that the case is still being talked about, because they're making a movie about it. They're writing books about it. It's the fact that people are begging for money when they're doing their lives. And it's not just one or two. There's several. And even the ones that say they're not doing it are doing it. I've seen it. So, but to the Rzuceks, I just want you to know that I think it's the NK portion of the backstory that it just isn't satisfied. She acted too weird when she was being questioned. And I think that's what the interest is for the watchers like me. It's not, I don't contribute financially. I can't afford to. I don't. If I have to contribute, I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch the channel. I just, anybody that's begging for money makes me sick. It just makes me sick. You know, go get a job. If you need money that bad, go get a job. But that's what I wanted to say to the Rzuceks, that everybody heard you loud and clear. But I believe that some of the creators, not all of them, but a few of them, it's just that NK factor. Something is strange about NK. But thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I'm going on 9.5 minutes, so I'm going to cut the video. But thank you. Have a great day.